in 2014. Yeah, no, trained 2013. Yeah, 13, and then I started in 2014 in triathlons. Um, 2014 was my first um, duathlon. It was a duathlon in 2014, and I won third place. This is a what do you call that? It's a run bike run, and it was my first race ever, first triathlon, and I was a run bike run, and I made a podium. Um, I came in third place. Came in third place, and that was my first taste of competitive sport. Now, I never thought I would be an athlete. But when I went out to Iron Girl in 2013, because I had 2013, I was working on my weight loss and fitness. I had my surgery in 2012, but had lost most of my weight by the 12 months out, and then I plateaued. But then I decided when I went out to Iron Girl, that was August of 2013, I said, well, maybe I can try triathlon sport. Never heard of triathlon before. And I think I'll link a video that I talk about it in 2013. Yeah. So if I could find it on my channel. Exercising or training until late 2012, and I started after I lost the 50 pounds. Then I could really do some exercise, because before that I really couldn't do any exercise. I was too heavy. My legs were too big. But once I lost the 50 pounds, then I was able to run, and I didn't hurt my body. And that's the treadmill that I started on, right? I could only do maybe 5 minutes, and then I went to 10 minutes, and then I loaded couch to 5K, and then that's when it took off. And then after couch to 5K, then I did couch to 10K. And after that, then I started running outside, because running outside and running on a treadmill is totally different. Totally different, because it's just different. I don't even know how to describe it, but running outside is definitely harder than running on the treadmill. So yeah, I had to work up to that, right? It just didn't come out of my, because I was never a runner ever in my life. Maybe once in a while when I was maybe 25 or 23, or I don't remember, but I never competed at any kind of race. But yeah, and that's when I started. And then it was 214. I ran my first full marathon, uh, and yeah, and then I did triathlons. I did Iron Girl. I did Ironman 70.3, and then I ran all different kinds of races. I spent so much money on races. I don't have the money anymore. And then I hurt my leg in 2017 on a Olympic distance triathlon. Yeah. And then it was downhill ever since. But yeah, I've been running races since 2013, since I started. This was my first race, duathlon, uh, run bike run. It was in Hagerstown, Maryland, and I did the podium. I made the podium, third place in my age group, and I didn't even think I would make it to the finish line, you know. So bad. So yeah, I made it twice back. So that's what I'm trying to get back to what I was back then, but it's really hard. So yeah, And that's a non-scale victory for me, non-scale victory. Um, and every race that I ran 30, let's see, I ran 30 half official marathons, 3 full marathons, 2 half Ironmans, 1 DNF full Ironman, Olympic distance, sprint distance, um, 10Ks, I don't know how many 10Ks. Uh, I did, can't even remember. And the non races, I can't tell you how many hours and hours and hours and hours of training, training to get fast, training to get fit. I can't even tell you. I can't even tell you this development, how many times I ran around and around and around and around and on that treadmill right there in the morning before I went to work, in the afternoon when I was at work, uh, walking. Yeah. So it's just a matter of wanting to do something and sticking to it and doing what you want to do. And you could do it. You could just do it. You just have to try. So, yeah. So I'm pretty proud of myself. It's been a long journey. Um, I have had some uh, defeats, yes, but